Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video, and this is round 3 here in ExA Crossplay Division 2. It is round 3 at the Japanese Grand Prix, and we're going to go out for our final hot lap here. So yeah, we're currently P7, not the best of laps. I did forget my setup, so yeah, it's going to be a hard qualifying. So yeah, as we move on to our hot lap then, we're currently 2/10 up on our lap. Let's see what we can do in the final chicane. We're going to come round the final corner 2/30 up, and it's only going to be P4, so not bad, especially with no setup, but with 3/10 off of P2. But either way, we get bumped down to P5. We set a 1:30.3. I know I could do better if I had a setup. I definitely would have been in the shot for P1. Just didn't really have that much confidence going into qualifying as we had no setup, but a 1:30.3 still not bad without a setup. P5, and I was thinking here, what tyre should I use? Well, either way I'm going to stick to the medium. Let's start with the faster tyre for the start as we go to 5 red lights, and away we go here for the Japanese Grand Prix. We get off to a fairly decent start there. We can see Lena coming up on the back of us, but we're going to defend if we can. We've gone a little bit deep. He's trying to go on our rear tyre there, but we're going to defend it very well. We've got Code in front of us, so we are looking to overtake him. And as we have a look around the outside, just didn't seem to be there for us. But our top 4 is Lipix, I think, Rowley, Stone Knight, and Code. So I think actually Rowley's in P1 or P2. I'm not too sure, but I know. Oh no, there you can see Rowley's P2. He's lost a position at the start to Lipix. There's a bit of lag there, as you can see. We thought about it on the inside, just trying not to get so close to that rear of Code in the Alpine. So it's all mixed of Xbox players, PlayStation players, and yeah, PC players as well. So it's all matching pace. It's quite competitive, so I'm pretty much enjoying it. It's only my first round back in the ExA, so yeah, I enjoyed it very much. As you can see, we're using the battery now on to the 3rd lap, and we're just going to let our mate go of surprise. I was actually in a chat with him that night, so yeah, I'm just going to let him go. There's no point fighting him. If I had a point to fight him, then yeah, he just had too much straight line speed for us. But if DRS was enabled, I definitely would have defended. So yeah, he had more straight line pace than us. But although yeah, we're just not going to defend that move at all. As you can see, he's already catching up to the guys up ahead. As you can see as well, we're now 7/10 down as we get the DRS lap after lap after lap. As you can see, we are losing time to surprise our mate. Tobias Angers as well retired from the session, so there is still quite a few people. 12 people get points in the ExA, so every race if you have enough for a lobby. But yeah, either way, it was still P5, 4 seconds ahead of Astro, 10 seconds ahead of Chaz. So as we're coming through the S section, we're 1.5 still down on surprise, so we haven't lost too much time to the Ferrari. So yeah, I'll definitely take that for the first 7 laps. Now on to lap 12, we're going to decide to box. As you can see, 62% on the fronts. So yeah, we're definitely going to box this lap. As you can see, we're pushing very hard to the limit, and you can see how much battery I have now is 27%. As yeah, right, the turning, it's going to be a 2.2 estimated pit stop. I've never had an issue with the pit stops in this game. I've always timed them to perfection and stuff, so yeah, I'll definitely take it. I've never had an error with the pit crew on this game, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, as we're 43 seconds ahead of P9. And Chaz, Coda's spun as well, so yeah, we're going to 3 position off the Alpine. As yeah, we move on to lap 16. We need to get ahead of Paul Diver, because I was thinking, because I was in a chat with Surprise, I was talking to him, saying, you know what, I'll defend for you, Surprise. Why not? So we decided to defend. For the main threat at the minute is Paul Diver because he's on fast mediums. So Astro um, won't stand a chance, but Code will let him through just to get past me. But the main thing is I want to defend for him. As you can see, Paul Diver is now up into P6 on his mediums. We've got a default setup on hards, so this is not going to be the best feeling ever. As you can see, we're struggling just to get into that chicane. I've suffered a bit with understeer on this game. Understeer pressure, whatever it's called. But anyway, Paul Diver is going to get into our DRS. We're on lap 20 out of 27 now in this Japanese Grand Prix, and we're looking to set our sights, sorry, on just to defend for Surprise to get his win. But he needs some raw pace just to catch up to the top two, who have actually both got penalties. So he's got a massive chance of winning here this on the night. As you can see, we're weaving just to one side just to break the slipstream, but it seems to have not worked as we've now come through the S section. And as you can see, he's 7/10 behind us now. You can see how fastly their mediums are gaining on us and gaining. And sooner or later, it could be this lap where he overtakes us. Well, next lap, because the DRS will open for him this lap, but he'll have the straight line speed onto the next lap. As we move on to lap 22 out of 27, we've got 6 laps to go. As you can see, Paul Diver, we're going to defend to the inside here. This is only for Surprise only. We're going to defend to the inside. You can see he's got the outside line. You can see he's got that more pace, but we're going to try and defend here against Paul Diver. We're still going wheel to wheel here through the S section. We're still wheel to wheel after so long. I don't even know how, to be honest, but we've lost the position. We're going to try and switch back in. We've gone wheel to wheel yet again. We're nearly contact with his side pod. We've gone on the grass a little bit as we come through the tight right-handers now. We've got a chance to send it on his inside, but it would be very risky. But either way, we're going to do it anyway, and he gives us enough room, very luckily. And yeah, very well played there from the Paul Diver. Very good battling, very risky move from us as well, but luckily no contact made. There was maybe a little touch to the side pod on my side pod, but he's still trying to go around the outside. As you can see now, his Surprise is 4.7 seconds ahead of us. That's how well we are defending for his win. He's currently the championship leader in ExA Division 2. But we're defending very well. As you can see, we'll cover off the inside just in case he goes onto there, but he did come off the para a little bit as we're going to defend the inside yet again. Break in a little bit early than usual. But now he's going to get that DRS on us down the pit straight yet again. He'll have that DRS. I'll say, okay, you can have that move. Psych, I'm going back on the inside. And as you can see, we're still going wheel to wheel. This is a class battle between me and Paul Diver. It's Alfa Romeo against Alpine, but we just give up. We can't hold it for much longer. I don't think the hards were up to it at all as we go past the back marker. The hards weren't up to it, but either way, we got Surprise a 5.7 second ahead of us, but we're still going wheel to wheel, and he's just lagged in front of us. So we're going to lose extra time, and we're going to go a little bit wide. So we have to come back on the track. Luckily, no more warnings, or else that would have been a penalty. But as you can see, Surprise is 7.8 seconds ahead of us, so he's got that pace as we've got 2 laps to go. And as you can see, he's caught up to the top 2, so they've got penalties. All he needs to do now is stay behind the 2. That's all he's got to do. I've done the hard part for him. All he's got to do now is the easy part and stay on them as we enter the final lap of this race. We did get the DRS and Paul Diver, but it just wasn't enough, so we're going to have to settle for P5, unfortunately. So, yeah, this is the final lap now. And as you can see, Surprise is 8.4 seconds ahead of me and Paul Diver. And now Well, he'll be about 7 seconds ahead of Paul Diver, so there's no catching for Paul Diver now. I've done the hard part. That was really good defending from me, but very risky inside move at that hairpin. But I don't care anyway. It didn't go into the steward's room. But still, anyway, Stone Knight is going to win on the track, but Surprise has done it. We have done the hard part for him. He's done the easy part, and he's come home in first, but unfortunately it was a shocking P5 for us. But I'm happy with the result. I'm happy with 12 points as it is in ExA. In real life it's 10 points, but it's 12 points. But now, unfortunately guys, I'm going to have to go because that is all from me today. I hope you enjoyed that exciting race. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and the like button, and I'll see you lot later. Goodbye.